I want to start this video by thanking everyone who has subscribed to the channel. If you've not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're only 20 off 2,000, so before I run the intro, hit subscribe.
Every time they see me pull up, everybody say mashallah. Catch me on the flight, you not gonna catch me on the corner. Try to make this team, me not gonna mix up in the drama. They chatty blah blah, messing with my karma.
Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So I'm in my Mk2 1990 Rev1 MR2. So I've got the 3S GE engine in this. I know you get the 3S GTE in America, you get a few different variants, but let me just put my foot down a wee bit so you can hear the engine, because naturally aspirated car, you buy it for just revving them out. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go. We're at 4,000 RPM. 7,000. Third gear. Oh man, that's fun. That's really fun. So that's kind of why you buy one of these cars, is just to really rev it out and, you know, have fun like that. So like I was saying before, and a point I want to bring up is that with the Mk2, especially the Rev1, they're known for snap oversteer. A lot of people will say about the Rev1 is that it was either the best handling, or they'll say it was the worst for snap oversteer. What a car, what a car. But my opinion on this, the whole snap oversteer issue, is that I'd say it's more to do with the driver than the car itself. I think if you drive safely and you're progressive with everything. By progressive, I mean you're not jumping like on the gas, off the gas, on the brakes. You're kind of easing into everything. You can drive these really fast around corners, but I think being progressive is really important. And why that is because since the engine's at the back, if you jump off the accelerator, the weight's going to shift from the back to the front. So say you're in the wet or you're in a really tight corner and you're gunning it, and you jump off the accelerator, that weight's going to shift and you could lose control, especially when the car's turning or you're in a bend. And also then if you go for that and you go into the brakes, you're putting even more weight on the front. So I think if you drive these cars carefully, you drive them progressive, they are actually really safe. Well, I wouldn't say really safe, that's pushing it a bit, but I'd say they are quite safe, because this car is on 270,000 miles and it's kept the owner safe all that time. So hopefully, you know, I don't see there being a major flaw in the cars in that instance. I just love them though. They're just handling, they're so good. Because see, the 3S GE, it doesn't have enough power for the back end to lose control. So through corners you can honestly just put your foot flat and it's so much fun. And since that weight's there, they're just planted. See, like this corner here, look at it. Let's see. I should really be in second gear right now. Let's go down to second. The car just handles really nicely. Is really good. Yeah, just make sure the sunroof's down. Yeah, so I think even the Rev1 and the MR2s, they are really safe cars and they're really fun to drive. And that's why you buy them, is just to rev them out and have fun, because they are really planted. But see, this engine, the 3S GE, actually caught me by surprise, because a lot of naturally aspirated cars that I've driven in the past are quite gutless. But this one actually does have like a nice kind of, it's got like some, you know, torque at different points in it. It's actually quite a characterful engine's the way to describe it. It's not by no means the most powerful or the fastest. It's probably, you know, turbo cars are going to be all over it, but it's actually a really nice engine. Because I've driven the 1ZZ and the Roadster, because I used to own a Roadster, and that engine was really nice. It was fun to rev out, but it was quite gutless. But this engine is just, it's really nice. It's like, oh yes. To think this car's on 270,000 miles. The engine is so sweet, it just drives so well, and it's so sweet. And I think is you don't really need to see with a car like this at this age, you can have plenty of fun just going on the back roads, and you don't even need to push it to crazy speeds, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the experience. Like I'm going with like 40 through some of the twisty, it's fine, and you can enjoy the car really, really nicely. So that's the end of the video. So that's my opinion, is that if my Rev1's done 270,000 miles and you know the car's fine, all the previous owners are fine, then there's no major design flaw with the car. I'd just say with these cars especially, make sure you've got the right tyres, right tyre pressures, your car has an alignment, and you know, just when you first buy a car like this, take it easy, learn the car, and especially if it's wet, don't do any crazy driving. But overall I'd say is if you respect the car, you'll get that respect back. Anyway guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I've got lots of MR2 videos. The next one's probably going to be everything wrong with the car, because there's quite a few things wrong with it. And as always, if you want to see other cars featured on the channel, put that in the comments and I'll try and make it happen. Anyway, check out some of my previous videos and hit subscribe. All the buttons and that will be on the screen, and peace.
Cause just last year I was pushing that rental. What's next year when I'm whipping that brief? Look at my ice, look at my life. Price went up, say mashallah. Look at my car, look at my yard. Thanks to Allah, say mashallah. Look at my health, look at my wealth. Man's doing well, say mashallah. Look at the gang, look at my bam. Check my account, say mashallah. Look at the ice, look at my life. Price went up, say mashallah. Look at my car, look at my yard. Thanks to Allah, say mashallah. Look at my health, look at my wealth. Man's doing well.